All right, here we are again. Forgive me if I don't have a desk. Back in Macedonia, I had a little desk, a little table. So yeah, we're just gonna have to do it this way. Hope that's okay. The Today was basically split up into two things. Really, it's two ideas. One, that Turkey's really patriotic, right? And what we're dealing with is I think what we're dealing with is the man Ataturk, Kemal Ataturk, and he was I like the guy was responsible for the creation of the modern Turkish state, and he's also responsible for the victory of and the War of Independence. So I went to two museums today. As the first video said, the first one was about the Museum of the War of Independence, and the second one was Museum of the Modern Republic of Turkey, and the third one was the Ethnography Museum. The Ethnography Museum was an interesting one because it showed that, well, again, museums are all about what they want you to see, the country wants you to know, but also what it doesn't want you to know. So it omits. So in the Ethnography Museum, they drew a lot from the Seljuks. They drew a lot from Islam, Ottoman Empire, but they don't draw much from the Byzantines or anything Greek. So I mean, the thing is, I'm not saying that they're not two distinct cultures, but for me, Turkey, it exists at a crossroads, and it's expressed in its cuisine. So in the cuisine, and this is my dinner. I had a huge dinner today. So we had a salad. We had a couple of dips. We have some rakibi. I don't know what it's called yet, but it's like a tzatziki. You can't call it tzatziki. I'm sure they call it something else. And my main course was this beautiful piece of kafta kubide. I don't know the Turkish name for it yet, but like I said, it didn't taste like kubide from Iran, and it didn't taste like kibbi, and it didn't taste like tzatziki, but it tasted similar, and indeed I would say it is similar. However, it tastes completely different. Like, you can't put them in the same category. They're spicier, more some heavier with onion. There's a lot of peppers. There's a lot of spiciness to it. So in everything, and if you're wondering what that yogurt, that thing is, that's a yogurt drink. So it was good. It was good. But yeah, you do notice that Turkey exists at a crossroads. So I think I said it best in a message to my family. It's very similar to Lebanese, Greek, and Iranian, but it tastes completely different. My hypothesis is that Turkish cuisine is a product of three cultures seeing Turkey's geopolitical position. And I think that's true. I think I'm going to work into that. And, it's like taking the best of everywhere and just making it even tastier for the local palate, right? So that's my understanding. And another thing is that patriotism is still very real. It's still very important. People still have that sense of identity. And today, like I said, is a very special day. Today is the commemoration of Ataturk Youth and Sports Day. It's when the Ataturk decided that he was going to resist the Treaty of Sèvres. He was going to overturn it. He was going to just basically remove all the foreign powers. So that's what today is called. So today was like a holiday. Museums are free, like I said. But I looked up the day, and what today is in Greece is the Greek Genocide Remembrance Day. So that's when they were removed. The Greeks were removed from Turkey, from Anatolia. So it's interesting that one side, the victors, celebrate a victory. I mean, it seems so obvious, but it's just at the same time, one group's celebration is another disaster, right? But what's important, that's so obvious, right? But what's important is how the two cultures keep the memory alive. I think that's what it's all about for today. So it's about memory. It's about, you know, keeping those events in the minds of citizens, because that helps formulate an identity and encourage it to be passed on from generation to generation. And of course, the crossroads. So those are the two main things for today. So it was a good fact-finding mission. I'm having trouble finding people to speak English, and it's very busy, so I don't think the chefs or the owners have much time to talk to me. But we're going to keep trying. It's just day 2. So we're going to be fine. And we're going to enjoy that. We're going to meet some people. We're going to ask them as many questions as possible, do some probing, and just, see where it goes. But, yeah, it's been good. I'm still very tired from yesterday, so I'm going to have an early night. And, yeah, I walked a lot. I walked 12,000 steps. And I just realized I have nothing to eat because I just came back and I still haven't got any groceries. There's something I can show you. The water comes in these little things here. So that's something. It's water, so I don't need to drink it. I don't need to open it right now. But, just goes to show. All right, well, thank you so much. Ciao.